Whew. Well, for most of 2020, we have been stuck at home under quarantine orders. And we were unable to see a lot of the places that we used to love and know growing up. Slowly but surely, these places are starting to reopen. And as you can see by the trees behind me, we are in the city of Pines, in Baguio. How did we get here? Let me show you how. A road trip by your own personal vehicle is now being promoted as the safest alternative for tourism in the Philippines. Popular destinations like Baguio City are now starting to reopen for tourists in the new normal. We have now become used to bringing our own alcohol, our own wet wipes, our own tissue, face masks, and even face shields wherever we go. But getting up to Baguio means preparing a few more things. First, you need to take an RT-PCR or an antigen swab test from a certified medical health center. As you wait for your test results, you can log on to visita.baguio.gov.ph in order to create your own account and apply for a travel pass to Baguio City. Once you get the all clear from your test, you can upload your medical certificate to the website and click Apply. After you get your approval, you can now start your drive and head up to the city of Pines.
Thank you for choosing Baguio as one of your destinations. And right now we're starting to open up our tourism industry. So this is a big welcome. At least people are starting to going up to the city of Baguio and feel safe. Yun yung importante.
Baguio is going to be safer for tourists and for locals. Touring Baguio isn't going to be the same. It's going to be less congested, but given the carrying capacity of tourists, we can experience our destinations in a new way.
We at the Department of Tourism are happy and excited to safely reopen destinations like Baguio City for tourists. Together with Nissan, we at the DOT believe that tourism by road, by your own private vehicle, is going to be one of the biggest and safest drivers for the recovery of the tourism industry, restoring jobs and livelihood in the process. Para sa mas maligayang Pasko.
The mayor has started to reopen Baguio City to tourists, of course with some limitations. And also, they're limiting the numbers in Baguio City itself, the number of tourists that can visit every single day. And quite frankly, it feels a lot better this way because it feels like the Baguio of 20 years ago. There's a lot less traffic and the air is definitely a lot fresher.
We at Nissan believe tourism by car is the safest option for Filipinos. It is actually my first time to visit Baguio City. I enjoy the drive, the scenery, climate, food, and most especially the people.
As you can see, traveling to Baguio is very much possible. We just have to be a bit more mindful. We have to make a few more preparations, take a few more tests, and fill out a few more forms. In other words, we just have to be responsible tourists. They will let us in and allow us to enjoy views and the climate like this. And really, even after all that effort, After all those processes, it's all really worth it. To know more about the initiative of DOT and Nissan, you can log on to nissan.ph or visit the Department of Tourism website. This is Vince of AutoIndustriya. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and on Twitter.